こんにちは、ゆうか先生です。Today we are going to learn how to ask yes or no questions such as Do you play tennis? And how to respond Yes I do or No I don't. Before getting into today's lesson, let's do a little bit of a review by using the verb do します。For instance, if you want to say I play tennis, do you remember that you have to use the verb do します for any sports in Japanese? So you actually have to say I do tennis. How do you say that? Right. You say 私はテニスをします。私はテニスをします。And it's very common in Japanese that when the subject is the speaker, I, we drop 私は and simply go like this. テニスをします。テニスをします meaning I play tennis. If you want to say a negative sentence like I don't play tennis, then you can say テニスをしません。テニスをしません use the negative form of the verb. And of course, you know how to phrase it this way too. As for tennis, I don't play. テニスはしません。テニスはしません。You can phrase the negative sentence like that too. Okay, today in this lesson, we are finally going to learn how to ask a question like this. Do you play tennis? Let's do this. Before we figure out how to ask this question, let's talk about this word, you. Do you remember that we talked about this back in course number 1, I think? Do you remember that I told you not to use the word anata when you ask a question like, Are you American? Because there's a risk of offending the person. So how do you ask this question to Mike, for example? Right, you use the person's name and go like this. マイクさんはアメリカ人ですか? Mike, are you American? If the person plays a certain roles towards you, like teacher or manager, then you can use the person's title instead of the name and go like this. 先生はアメリカ人ですか? Teacher, are you American? And then, if you don't know the person's name, you can simply drop the subject and go like this. アメリカ人ですか? アメリカ人ですか? This also means Are you American in Japanese? This applies to this question, Do you play tennis too? So when you have the word you in your question, be careful not to use anata. I really want you to keep that in mind. Okay, let's get into this question. We are going to assume that we are going to ask these questions to Mike, okay? Okay, let's ask him, Mike, do you play tennis? And this is how you do it. マイクさんはテニスをしますか? You simply attach the question particle at the end of the sentence. That's it. It's quite simple, right? Okay, one more time. マイクさんはテニスをしますか? And this means, Mike, do you play tennis? Now, let's learn how to answer this question. Now you want to say, yes, I do. So of course, first you have to say yes. はい. And then, can we use this one that we have learned in the past? そうです. And then say, はい、そうです. Can we do that? No, we cannot. Why not? Because はい、そうです literally means yes, it is so. In this case, it's going to be yes, I am in English. So you can use はい、そうです to answer questions asking you, are you, but not do you. Since this question is asking you, do you play tennis? You cannot say, yes, I am, right? You have to say, yes, I do. So you cannot use this one. Please don't get mixed up, okay? So now you have to learn how to say, yes, I do. How do we say, yes, I do in Japanese? Any guess? Well, we simply repeat the same verb as in the question. So in this case, the question was asking you, しますか? Right? So you simply repeat します in your response and then say, はい、します. That means, yes, I do. In the same manner, if your answer is no, I don't, then you give the negative form of the verb and then go like this. いいえ、しません。いいえ、しません. That means no, I don't. So this is how you ask and answer questions using Japanese verbs. To ask a question, you simply add the question particle at the end of the sentence. To answer the question, you simply repeat the same verb in affirmative to say yes, I do, and in negative to say no, I don't. That's it. I teach Japanese to learners worldwide, and this lesson is a sample lesson from one of my online courses. I have a long experience of teaching Japanese, and in my online courses, you can learn Japanese at your own pace with comprehensive lesson videos like this one. If you want to learn more about my Japanese program, please find the information below in the description, or go to smilenihongo.com/class. Okay, let's try another example to see if you understand what we have covered so far. Now you want to ask Mike, do you watch TV? How do you do this? Right, you say, マイクさんはテレビを and now you have to say watch. 見ますか? マイクさんはテレビを見ますか? And now when you answer yes, I do to this particular question, you have to say はい、見ます. And then when you say no, I don't, いいえ、見ません. Again, in your response, you have to repeat the same verb as in the question. Okay, let's ask Mike one more question. Do you eat tofu? The question is going to be, マイクさんは豆腐を食べますか? マイクさんは豆腐を食べますか? And this time, yes, I do is going to be, はい、食べます. No, I don't is going to be, いいえ、食べません. So now you know how to ask questions, do you, by using Japanese verbs, and then how to answer yes, I do, and no, I don't. And once again, please be careful with how you say you in your questions. Use the person's name, or if you don't know the person's name, simply drop the subject and go like this. 豆腐を食べますか? Okay, let me ask you the question. 豆腐を食べますか? You can leave your response in the comment section. こんにちは、ゆうこ先生です。日本語オンライン学校スマイル日本語アカデミーで日本語を教えています。I have been teaching Japanese for many years to English-speaking learners in the USA, and now I provide online courses for learners worldwide. In my courses, you can learn Japanese in your spare time at your own pace, and I'm always be there to answer your questions and support your learning. If you are interested in learning Japanese with me, please go to smilenihongo.com/class to check available courses. You can get a discount by signing up for multiple courses in a package. Course packages are not always open, so please check available packages at smilenihongo.com/packages. I look forward to having you as my student and being part of your Japanese learning journey. 皆さんと一緒に日本語を勉強するのを楽しみにしています。ではまた次のレッスンで会いましょう。